cut me some pumpkins at my brother's. I had to finish helping set some plants we had in the greenhouse. But he's got some pumpkins, all different kinds. He's got watermelons starting to come off now too, some late watermelons. We got Indian River pumpkins. We got all different kind of pumpkins and stuff out here. The little pumpkins he's got. So, you see that's a big pumpkin right there. Still like quite turned orange yet. There's some weird stuff. See them little weird pumpkins. There's some funny looking things. There's some funny looking, I don't know, gourds or some kind of thing mixed. But there's some pretty stuff out here. He's got acorn squash. He's got biscotti squash. I got some of them because I love to make biscotti with them. So they're like perfect biscotti noodles. Well, I got some watermelons from my brother's yesterday. The ones that's kind of off-shaped looking, kind of ones that's not quite going to the bed, but still good for the chickens to eat. So they always like a tasty watermelon treat. So I brought them some when I went and got pumpkins yesterday. I'm gonna throw out a watermelon and let you see the chickens go to town on them. So the chickens love some watermelons. They already clean up the rind and everything. I gave them 2 yesterday, and they ain't nothing left out here. The rind and everything's cleaned up. I give them 2 watermelons. And give these chickens 2 watermelons, and chickens up there 2 watermelons. And you can tell it looks like I've not even gave them a watermelon because there's nothing left. So, and they'll have this one eat up quick too, with all them chickens. But they love them. It's a good little treat for them though. And you know, if I'm out here messing with the chickens, Elmo's gonna come up because he's jealous. He wants to be rubbed. So he has to have some attention too. So I always try to rub him some. He's a good old bull. What is it, Elmo? You want me to rub you again? Well, I got me a bunch of pumpkins and gourds and little pumpkins to decorate around the house here for my brother. So this afternoon I decided to, I got them up yesterday, and I've been busy today. I've been working in the workshop and stuff, getting stuff ready. I'm trying to get stuff ready for events coming up. And I've gone Clorox my pumpkins. And I'll let them in this tub with some Clorox. Lulu thinks that there's something in there. You better not get in there, there's Clorox in there. And so I'm going to dip them in Clorox because it helps them keep better and it kills any kind of fungicides or anything like that. So it just preserves them a little bit longer to have them bleached in Clorox water. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them set overnight and let them dry, and then I'll probably put them out tomorrow. See if Lulu's going to help me any.
Well, I figured I'd come here tonight and work on my cow barn a little bit. The old trough that they've been eating out of, it's got a piece of plywood in the bottom of it, and they have about ate that plywood up. Don't know exactly. That plywood's been here forever and ever and ever, but I guess they finally eat enough feed off of it. They have licked it enough to wear it down pretty good. I'll show you what it looks like. So here's what it looks like. That was laying in the bottom of the trough. That's where I used to pour the feed on. And they have been, I don't know if they've been doing some chewing on it or what they've been doing, but they have sure like a bunch of termites on this side right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. I've got an old piece of, I don't know, it came out of another old trough I had that Elmo destroyed a few years ago. It's just a piece of, I guess just a piece of plastic on the bottom of it. But it's a little bit wider than this piece right here. So I've actually laid this on the side of it and marked it. So I'm gonna go in the shop and see if I can't take my skill saw and cut it down to size and put it in that trough. So, because I don't want them cows getting splinters in their tongue. That would be a mess. Really not sure how this is going to work. We're going to try it and see what it does. Well, it worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. So let's go out there and see how good a measuring job I did on this thing and see if it's actually going to fit in that trough or not. I sure hope it does. Well, of course, I'm out here trying to do something in the cow barn. My lights in the barn quit, so had to run get Kim over here to help me with the little bit of light out here because I want to try to get it. It's in here pretty good right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to screw it down and maybe throw a little bit of feed in here tonight because everybody's trying to tear the gate down right now. So I'm gonna get this screwed down. If not, you have it tore out before in the morning. I might go ahead and throw a little bit of feed in here. I'm just gonna put it down with a few extra little bolts right here, little 7/8 screws. So that way Elmo don't tear it and get it out of here. I think that's gonna work out pretty good. Now they won't get no splinters in the tongue, and you kind of see they've been kind of licking and biting on that too a little bit. But anyhow, that's good and slick. That won't hurt anything. And that covered the whole length of this trough pretty much. They got just maybe like a foot at the other end, but I've got enough scrap left there. I may cut another piece tomorrow and finish that other end off. But I think this is gonna do for the time being. So I'm going to get a little bit of feed before we open that gate. I'm gonna go in and let them eat on it, see how it does. Well, here you go. They're eating by candlelight, but I think that trough's gonna do pretty good the way it is now, but at least that'll fix it for the time being. They ain't got to worry about it getting splinters. Little calves eating their little trough up right there. Got to get these lights fixed out here. But yeah, I think that's gonna work for the time being. Next project, get the lights fixed. What do you think, Elmo? You fix beating in the dark. You don't care, do you? As long as you're eating. All right then, we're going in the house. Donkeys. It's getting dark so much earlier now. We're gonna have to get these lights fixed for sure. Because it ain't really that late right now. It's probably about 7:30? 7:48, and it's already this dark outside. Yep, got to get them lights fixed. I've already done that. I don't know. It's unusual for both of them not to be working at the same time. It's probably the switch gone bad or something. I don't know. Them lights has been up there for over 30 years. Ever since the barn's been built, it's them aerial lights. It's them aerial lights like you use outside, but they're hooked up to a light switch where they come on and you switch them on and off. And they've always been pretty good. They lighted this whole building out here. But the night I needed them, they sure didn't work. That's all right. I know the man that can fix them. I'll see him first thing in the morning. Alright, grab that half a pizza bag and we'll move it out of the way. Start unloading these. Oh. These bags get heavier every time.
Maybe put one in the trunk there.
Yeah, go ahead.
In that pizza bag. I'll put that pizza bag in there too.
Well, we had to make a run to Tractor Supply. Kim has about used up all my shavings for the chicken coops. She's been cleaning them out so much right lately. But decided we'd run there this afternoon and pick up some. We got 6 more bags. How much were they? What is $7 or something a bag?
7 something a bag.
I tell you what, shavings is getting, I don't think they were that much last time I got some. Seems like every time I go get them, they're more and more. I know a fella's got a sawmill, and I think I'm going to go see him. I've been going to do it, and I ain't never done it, but I think I'm going to go see him and see if I can get a truckload. I saw where there was a local sawmill a while back posted online that they were selling a pickup truckload of wood shavings for like $40, and I think that's what I'm going to start looking into, because the time you pay $7, and I think they were, what, $7.39 a bag? Is that what it was?
$7.34, $7.39.
By the time you pay that much per bag, and we just got 6 bags, you know, you just well off to have a pickup truckload full of wood shavings, because that would probably, I don't know, the last time I filled this truck up with wood shavings at a friend of mine's house, it wasn't even full, and we had, how many bags did I end up making of that? At old feed sacks, it was what, like
remember, but
20 bags, knew about it?
Yeah.
15 to 20 bags of wood shavings in one, and it wasn't even a full pickup truckload. So there was 6 bags we just bought for $7 or something a bag. So I think it'd be worth the time and effort to go get some wood shavings. Cause how much does it normally take to fill them, to redo them chicken coops anyway? You've been doing it much right lately, so.
It takes a whole bag for the big one and a little bit in another bag. So it's according, if you do the nesting boxes, if it takes more, it might take a bag and a half. And it takes not quite a little over half a bag back there at the little coop, because it's kind of small.
Yes.
But if you do the nesting boxes too, usually I clean them out every time and put fresh in it.
So I think it's about time to just go get us a pickup truckload of wood shavings. And to tell you the truth, the wood shavings actually did better. It seemed like this. They were easier to put in. They were easier to get out. They actually absorbed everything better too, it seemed like. Now we have switched from the flake shavings to the fine shavings, which is a little bit better, but the sawdust seemed like it worked a lot better. So.
And it made the coop smell better too.
Yeah, the wood shavings, these smell pretty good. The pine shavings, or whatever they are, they smell pretty good. The ones I got from my friend over there, he had some pine trees cut down, and they smelled really good. So I guess they were fresher. I don't know how long these things here have been bagged up. So time to start going to the sawmill and getting our wood shavings. Well, you know what this means. Somebody's wanting to put some pumpkins out on the porch. Ready the cats eat them?
No. They ain't messed with them over there since like Clorox. Someone's been letting them dry.
They won't know what you're doing to their porch.
I'm sweeping and cleaning up where they make a mess.
What's she doing? He's fixing to find out. Go find out what she's doing. Lily don't care.
Lily knows what I'm doing.
He's wondering what you're doing though. What's she doing, buddy? I don't know. She's moving my doormat. She's moving everything up there. Go see what she's doing. He's trying to figure a way to sneak up there without getting seen.
He's probably trying
There
to
he
get
goes.
his broom. What are you doing, buddy?
She's gonna get you with that broom if you don't look out. Hide behind the barrel.
Sweep you out.
Lulu, what are you doing down there? You just plop down about anywhere, won't you?
Buddy, you gonna help me put this in here because I gotta sleep in here sometimes.
Lulu knows her bed's in there. She's wanting to go in there and lay down.
Lulu, get back. I know what you want to do. You want to come in. You think I'm going to go in there and work so you can lay on your bed. So that's what you've been doing all week.
All right, what you going to put up there?
Pumpkins and some little
Well, no kidding.
decorating gourds. So I'm going to put a flat round one. These are Indian River pumpkins. You can actually eat these.
All these ready to go?
Yep, I got them Clorox. Buddy, what are you doing? You're making a mess. Get back.
Oh, they're going to have them knocked off in about 10 minutes.
They won't. They're just wondering what I'm doing. They might play with it. Buddy be playing with them.
That's what I'm saying. He'll be knocking them off the porch.
He'd be mad because he can't get up there on the barrel anymore, see it.
Yeah, because that's where he likes to stay at, on top of that barrel. Now that pumpkin's in the way. Yep.
What am I doing?
All right, well, the barn's decorated. Oh, she's going back to get something else.
There we go. So Buddy wanted to be messed with. He's starting to be big. He's already bigger than his mama.
He's lazy.
Just a purring.
He's lucky to be here.
Mm-hmm.
He's already got 2 strikes against him. I don't know which one's lazier.
Look at Lulu.
Oh, I'm talking about her.
Oh, whatever. I'm not lazy by no means.
I reckon Lulu's laid out too. Hey, Lulu.
She lays like that in the barn when I'm watching me work.
You alive? Your tail's twitching. Well, Kim's got a pair of boots that she likes to wear all the time, but the heel on this one keeps coming off. And she's hot glued it 2 or 3 times and it just will not stay. So, I know old time, people used to put tacks in them, and it's got tacks in the rest of this boot, looks like. I don't know why I don't have it in the heel. So, got thinking about it. I got a brad nailer. So I'm gonna come here this morning, see if I can't stick a couple brads in this sole right here. See if it'll stay on there. It really won't hurt to try it. I got 3/4 inch ones, 3/4 inch brads, so hopefully it won't go all the way through the top. So let's see how this is gonna do. Let's put one right here. One right here. Well, that ain't gonna come off there. Just make sure it didn't go through. And I don't feel anything on the inside that's poking through. Matter of fact, I'm gonna raise the insole up. No, I don't see anything sticking through. So we'll try that, see if that works. But I tell you what, there we go.
I can put one in the center.
No, I'm just gonna do it around the edge because I don't, just in case one does work its way through, I don't want to get into the center.
Okay.
So I think that'll hold that right there. While we done that one, I guess we might as well do the other one. Take this out. I don't know why they didn't put any, because they got, it's loaded up with them right there. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 on each side on that part, but there ain't nothing in the little rubber sole.
Well, they're good wearing boots, but my old ones, I used to have another pair, and I found these off on eBay. They're that hardly ever been wore in, and I got them at a good deal. But then the heel started coming off on these too, so my old ones, I had to chunk them because I completely wore them out because I had them for years, and I loved how these boots fit. So I found a exact pair just like my old ones, but I don't know why they didn't do the heels better on these boots.
Well, they got them in those two now, so they shouldn't come off. This shouldn't have come through if those didn't come through, but let me check, make sure I can get this sole to come loose. I don't feel nothing and I don't see nothing other than they've even got nails holding the not the actual insole, but the other part in this boot. I can see the head of the tacks in this thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they put tacks everywhere else. I don't know why they didn't put them on that rubber heel. But if they wear out, we can always pull them off if we need to and change the heel on it, I guess. So, all right, we'll see how they do. See if they come off again or if they stay on there this time. They should stay as far as I know. All right, you ready? I'm running. I want to show you real quick how this trough turned out in the daylight, because here they come running wide open, and but they're gonna get mad because I'm not gonna give them any feed today. But it turned out really good. Looks a lot better than it did. I think that's gonna work out pretty good for feeding them here on out. Ain't got to worry about any splinters or nothing else getting on that way. But are y'all coming in here to get something to eat? Not eating today. You had feed the other night and you had a bale of hay yesterday, so it's gonna be sorghum and pasture grass for today. And there comes somebody. He's gonna be mad when he gets here. What is it, Daisy? Daisy? Y'all got plenty of grass and sorghum to eat. Oh, he knows something's up, because everybody ain't in there eating in the troughs yet. He's like, why ain't y'all in there eating?
Hay or something in your collar. Let's see if I can get it out. There you go. You got something in your eye, girl.
They got a habit. Every time we come up here this morning, they come a running.
Yeah. Can't get it out.
What are you looking for?
It's got a, she's got
What is it? Oh.
grass in her eye.
Had a horsefly on it too, bud. I got him. I got him. That feel good? That's where we've been throwing so much slobber back there, trying to get them old horseflies off. Y'all be all right. Y'all got plenty of sorghum and pasture grass to eat out there. At least we got your trough ready now. I'll throw you some more feed out there tomorrow.
Jealous.
Is it Molly? What is it, Molly?
Come here, George. Come here, old George. Come here, George.
Hey, Betsy. What you doing, Betsy?
You can come here. How about you?
Slinging your head around, you old mean heifer.
Come here.
Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this video. We've got a few little odds and ends done again this weekend, and some during the week. I know Kim went and planted some more, what y'all plant again this time?
Some more cabbage and crop and collards that he growed in the greenhouse.
So, got some more stuff planted, and you got some pumpkins and gourds and other mess to decorate with.
Yeah, and some watermelons for the chickens.
Yep, and they have about eat every one of them up already. Got a little work done in the old cow barn, got the trough fixed up so they can eat feed and not have to worry about splinters anymore. Did a little shoe repair while we're here this week. Got a man gonna come sometime next week, I hope, and look at my light in the barn, because like I say, it's getting so dark early now. I'm gonna really need them lights coming up in the next few weeks anyway, especially trying to feed up after work and everything. So again, we appreciate you joining us. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors, and be sure to come back next week and see us again. We got some news to let y'all know about, but for right now, we're gonna keep it in our hat. We can give you more details on the next video. So again, we appreciate it, and we sure hope to see you on the next video.